a homie out in public. I'm like, yo, what's good, homie? He's like, what's up, girl? And I'm like, I have a beard.
Cringe.
And I'm over here like not trying to be awkward because we're in front of a lot of people, but I literally like look behind me like girl, who? Like you just make shit cringe. Mad awkward and mad cringe, all because what? I got titties still. Like that's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is still the same.
Put a dot before you spoke.
Yeah, but he's older. He's like I think in his 30s or his 40s. I don't know, but like some people they just rather make you have you sit and feel that uncomfort than them feel that uncomfort. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't really say much, but the next time I see them, I lay that bro down heavy. You feel what's good, bro?
Yep.
You ain't gonna be like, yo, what good, mom? No.
Yes, sir.
I'm not giving ma energy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm telling? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep. Yes, sir.
I'm dead. That's funny as hell.
And like what you were talking about, like with that older generation, it really is that disconnect, cause like, all us coming in, like, really gives me hope because first thing we say are, like, what are your pronouns? You just want someone
out of
to
respect.
Be comfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly, and, like, another thing, like, with nicknames, like, I don't want to get too much, but I know so many people that don't go by their first names. They have a preferred nickname, and they're cisgender. But when it comes to someone being trans or non-binary, or, however they identify, it's a problem that they have a preferred name.
I feel like some people, like, it's like it is hard for them to with the name change, but then also some people, it's like they just when I identified as non-binary for like a year and almost 2 years, it was just like they just wanted to call me him, and they just wanted to rush to the like, what is your name? I'm like, I go by C, but what is your name? I'm like, I don't even have a preferred name. Now I have a preferred name. I haven't even told nobody like that yet, but I still want to just be called C. I want to just put it on my ID. But a lot of people, they just want to switch to the pronouns and fuck the name.
Yep.
Like literally, because people have no problem, like you said, nicknames, stuff like that. But when it comes to like the actual like saying they, them, or just like, I mean, the most easiest way to get through the they, them is just always call this person by their name. Hey, yo, did you get their food? Did you get Adam's food? Did you get Franklin's food? Did you get C's food? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not that complicated, I feel. I'm glad that we are out of that whole, like, hey, sir, hey, ma'am, like, respect thing. It's like, unless you a senior citizen, no one calling you that shit no more. It's not about respect. It's just, like, I'm not that old. At this point, it's like, you calling me that, and I'm 27, like, damn, like, damn, sir, okay. This girl I thought was mad cute that was serving my breakfast a couple weeks ago. And I asked her for a change. I gave her a good tip, too. And she was like, here's your change, sir. I was like, damn, she just served me. She probably a lot younger than I thought. And I made a, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just served me.
But you went for it, my guy.
I tried, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And like how you're saying, people just jump to the pronoun thing or skip the name thing. And like going to that, like, cause I'm pretty passionate about like the social world, but it's like people are just so socialized to only know two options. Only like it's just.
Oh yeah, it's like
that there's something else.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I want to tiptoe around the non-binary people. I just want you to skip over your transition and go straight to her or he.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, non-binary folks, they matter too. You feel me?
Yeah, cause like my preferred pronoun is really they them, but like I was saying, like, because we live in a binary society, like, I've accepted the he one. And like, even though I'm non-binary, I'm trans, so like, I do like being called dude, bro, homie, like, that bothers me.
You ain't trying to be called sis like that.
Like,
I feel like everything definitely is about intentions, because when it comes to like the events that I've done for such a long time, I haven't looked for a handout and I haven't looked for anything out of it. I always put my own money into it. And I always looked at it like this. Not a handout, but like if I take my business this seriously, then companies like that I've wanted to work with and be a showcase, artist or be on their stage or promote or whatever. Like if I'm taking my business this seriously and reselling products and cutting hair and educating and getting clients, then they'll take me seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just like, how much are you worth? And you gonna take you more seriously than anybody else. And then that pays off and that shows off. Oh, wow, this person was willing to pay $4,000 for their event out of their own money. They must really want it, instead of just giving up because they don't have that extra money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit, and like you said, patience. You know what I'm saying? I thought patience waiting on a business was like, all right, after I got my studio, all right, 2-3 years, okay, cool. Bruh, I've been doing this for almost 9 years, and every time I get a reading, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be so successful. You're gonna make so much money in your aura. I see green. I see blue. Green means money. It means growth." And I'm like, bro, where is this money? Because I need it now. I'm tired of getting all these readings for the past 4 years that I'm gonna have so much fucking money. Where is it? Bring that shit over here, boy. Because I need that shit. Let's get this shit going. But I'm sure you understand that feeling because you're graduating from school. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you put so much work into something, and then you're like, I know, like me, I can always see what I got going on, and I know it's gonna happen one day, but you just don't know when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you gotta have the most confidence. Like, you know how many artists, like real artists with real money, they're like, you almost have to be delusional about how successful you know you're gonna be, or how successful you want to be, because if not, and you don't have that drive and that push and that motivation, then you're never gonna be successful. You know, it's just like when I was in wrestling. My coach always told me, like, if you have any doubt in your mind that you're gonna lose this match and this person has strength over you, you're gonna lose automatically because mentally you're already lost. If you already lost mentally, then physically it's done. You know what I'm saying? You're over with. You already manifested it. But yeah, we have like a lot in common. And I think it's dope that we get to relate on this level while I'm cutting your hair, because there's a lot of things that we have in common. There's a lot of resources that me and you together have between each other that could help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this shouldn't be the last podcast that we do together for sure.
To not like be against each other,
Mm-hmm.
to really learn and grow and share, like no gatekeeping, like we really should help out one another because it's very hard out here. And so you speaking to me for today, like it's real inspirational because
Why?
finishing my masters and stuff, it does feel like I'm waiting for the next step in life, and I've just been waiting and doing school and other avenues of thinking like other avenues of my life, like just things that I want to get into, creativity, and like in reality, like these are long-term goals that are going to take time towards. And you reminded me of that at the end of a journey in education.
Mm-hmm.
It's really awesome. I really need to hear that for real, because like it's just once you finish a goal, you enter another one. It's always going to be
You're like, what's the next chapter in life right now, right?
But enjoying the now.
And you don't have to feel like you've been waiting, because you've been surrounding yourself by the right people, doing things for a certain reason, and you got your degree for a certain reason, and now it's time for you to apply it. And now you got to keep surrounding yourself by those people and creating those opportunities, and it's gonna be like it all just falls into place, because what's meant for you is gonna always be for you.
Yeah. It won't be a fight. It won't be hard.
Nope.
For me, it'll be right for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's how it's been with me in barbering. So yeah, all in all, I think this year we're definitely gonna have some events together for you guys. There's gonna be some things happening in 2024 and continuing into 2025. And sometimes you just gotta hold off on projects, because anything with my name on it is not gonna be half-assed, and that's why I've held off on projects. Not because I've fallen off, not because vendors don't rock with me no more. Like, they respect that I rather do something the right way instead of half-assed. So when we get back with these events, like, we're coming bigger than we were before and better than we had it before. You know what I'm saying? Because we got more support, and that's the real difference. More support with this community, and that's all we're really trying to give.
Yep, more quality of the events instead of versus like having more quantity events.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to grow.
Yeah, future projects coming your way.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be consistent. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, the goal is to just provide. I'm providing safe spaces for haircuts, and the bigger level is to provide safe spaces for the community. So not just my little business, but to spread it to the community and do community events.
And see, I'm sure you can relate to this, but like just being younger, this would have been so awesome to see And it's just so like there's someone out there who is looking
Bruh.
for something like this.
Yes.
Be a part of and experience.
I'm looking into doing like aqua glow LGBTQ nights because LGBTQ people don't normally feel comfortable in cisgender environments of bathing suits and stuff that they're gonna be like sticking out like a sore thumb. Like we want to be around our own people, and that's the type of level that I'm trying to be on next.
And getting a little vulnerable. The fact that you brought that up, like even though gender affirming care has helped me achieve some of the goals that I wanted to achieve, there are still some that I do have to be patient on, and like one of them is top surgery. And even though like I'll pass like going to the beach or the pool, I would love to get in some water, especially this Florida heat. But like you were saying, like I still don't feel comfortable. Like, that sounds like an amazing idea to be in like a queer trans mass, a non-binary safe space where I can, like, if I wanted to wear tape or did have on the top, like, I would feel, comfortable because
and no one's judging you.
no one's judging me.